We'll miss you.
Miss you, Dalton.
We'll miss you. We miss you.
Always smiling and humming a tune.
Yes.
Awesome.
Always.
Always bringing a smile to other people's faces.
Yes. You will always have a special place in our heart. Always. You will always be remembered here at Nimitz High School with lots of love from everybody that's standing here.
I'm going to be talking about a student that I love so much that made a difference in my classroom. My name is Ms. Vicky Garrett. I teach business courses in career and technology engineer. And I want to talk about a special student. His name is Dalton Debrick. Outstanding young man. I appreciated him through the year that I had him with business management. He was my outstanding student. One thing I can do to count on Dalton was to answer questions. If no one in the classroom answered a question, he would come up with a solution. I loved him for that because he was my communicator, he was my analysis, he was my interpreter. He did everything in my classroom that I really appreciated. Every day he walked in with a smile. Hey, Miss Garrett, how you doing, Miss Garrett? And we would have conversations. I'm gonna miss him. I'm gonna miss him. He will be remembered by me and many more students here at Nimitz High School. I wish the family my best. God has him in his arms, and he's going to keep watching over you. Keep leaning on him. Keep trusting in God. And he will see you through. He's an awesome child. I'm going to miss Dalton.
This is a hard message that I wish I didn't have to say. But Dalton was a bright light in my life last year. In a very difficult class, he was the one constant. He and Mason actually were the one constant bright star. They would come in smiling every day, and Dalton with his donuts would come in, always have something positive to say, always humming a tune. And it was a great joy to have him in class. He's allergic to cats, and the boy signed up for a nun. So that's Dalton for you. I learned quite a bit about staying positive from him, and I'm very grateful for every lesson I learned. And I'm grateful and honored that I have the privilege of teaching him and getting to know the family a little bit closer, because we email back and forth regularly. So my love and my prayers to all.
Hi, I'm Shonda McNeil, and I'm an English teacher here at Nimitz High School. And I know Dalton from last year with him being in my English 4 class. And the most important thing that I remember about Dalton was his smile, his laughter, his jokes. And every time in the hallway, he would go, "Miss McNeil, turn up." And so now, thinking about him, that's the only thing that's always on my mind. Dalton was a blessing to have in my class. He was a blessing to everyone around him. He was a great spirit, and he will be truly missed. My heart is broken, but I know Dalton would want us to smile and remember him in a way that makes everyone laugh. So I just want to tell Dalton that I love you, I miss you, and I will never, ever, ever forget you. Hugs to you, Dalton. Hugs to you.
Dalton was always a funny kid. He really brought a lot of smiles to the clubhouse and on the field. he just did a fantastic job of always bringing a lot of laughter. And when there was a time of stress, or just a time where we needed to have some fun, he always knew when to lighten the mood. His smile. That's one thing that I always think about whenever I think about Dalton Debrick. Just a tremendous kid, one of the highest GPAs in the program, and just very successful all the way around, on the field, off the field, in the community, and obviously in his church.
Personally, I loved his enthusiasm. He was devoted to this game, and he would come to the field knowing he may not get all the credit, may not get all the fame, but he was the loudest kid, the most enthusiastic kid, and he was the first one out of the dugout when somebody did something great. He had the biggest heart and the biggest support for this family.
I've known Dalton since we were about 4. I moved on his street, and ever since then we've become friends.
What are you gonna miss most about him?
Just hanging out with him, you know, every time we hung out, we were always having a good time. You know, if you were down, he would always bring you up. You know, just always happy.
He was just a guy that came in with a lot of energy. He was always happy, enthusiastic. He was always trying to make everybody better around him, including himself.
Is there anything else you want to say about him?
He was a great guy. I'll never forget.
I've known Dalton since we were about 5 or 6.
What do you think was so special about him?
Just the presence that he brought to all of us, making everybody happy, smile. You couldn't be happy when you were around. Like, you couldn't not be happy when you were around him. That's the kind of person he was. If he was around you, you were happy, you were enjoying yourself.
Seeing a smile every day, coming to the locker room and just hearing my name, CJ, and just put a smile on my face, ready to go to practice.
How long have you known him?
I've known him about 7 years. I played with him and against him in baseball. He was always by my side.
Do you have anything else you want to say about Dalton?
He was like a brother to me.
Games on 3! 1, 2, 3! Games!